back then, me and my cell group mates are actually talking about why is it that until now I haven't really settled and decided to just get married. And I said, how could I when I don't really have a girlfriend or I couldn't find anyone?
I'll take my soul, pour it out.
They said, why don't you try online? And I said, what? On that night when I arrived home, I said, yeah, why not?
Wait patiently for
So I searched in the internet and I found that the legitimate one is Christian Cafe. I saw in the site Amanda's profile and I actually sent her a message like, hi, can you be my friend? So I said something like that.
till the end of time.
Must have been about in July last year. One of my friends said that I should go on Christian Cafe and put a profile up and see if I can meet someone. So I did a bit of a profile, and after 3 months I hadn't really met anyone. So I just left it and thought, well, I'm not going to pay anymore. I'm not going to, maybe that's not what God's plan is.
Now house can hold the love that we own.
So I just left it, and then Christian Cafe always tries to get you back. So I got some free days, and when I went on there, Virgil had written to me, and I opened his profile and had a look at the photos and thought, oh, he looks really nice and friendly. And his profile was very genuine. So I wrote to him briefly and said, if you want to write to me, here's my email address. And I guess I didn't really expect him to write back. But thankfully, he did.
And right after that, we just decided to really keep in touch.
And then really, ever since that day, I think pretty much every day we've contacted each other for a year, which is amazing, really.
Someday we'll see what forever means.
And then in April of this year, we got to meet in Singapore, and that was just really nice and relaxed and just natural, just easy to be together.
I think it was just really natural for us when we were there. We were like talking comfortably with each other. We felt like we've been really sweethearts for a long time.
We must have fell asleep last night. Just right, the sun.
I really thought that, it would not progress as to how we expected this way because we were in a different location. But I believe that when you really seek the Lord's help, when you really seek the Lord's direction, the Lord is just going to impress and direct you in the right paths.
Always be my love.
The wife that I've been looking for is really someone who loves the Lord first, because I know, and that's the only thing that I can be confident on, that the relationship will go on forever. Because if the fear of the Lord is there, I know that my future wife is going to love me forever no matter what. And that's when I said, I will not waste my time looking for another or looking for anyone else out there, because I know that God has already put in my way someone that I have been waiting for and praying for a long, long time.
They've been watching us. Do they know?
Yeah.
So last night, the 4th of October 2013, Virgil and I were heading out to meet some friends for dinner at a beautiful winery, and we walked in and sat in this wine cellar, and I was a bit cautious because it was reserved. So I said to Virgil, we can't sit here, it's reserved. And he said, I've reserved it, which I didn't believe him. So he went to check, And while he was checking, he was taking a long time. And this music started playing and this young man came in and started singing, and I was like, oh, what's happening here? I wonder if that couple at the end of the table are having a moment. And I didn't want to smile too much just in case it wasn't for me. And then some beautiful words started appearing on the wall. And then Virgil walked in singing beautifully. She's the one. And carrying some roses for me, which was absolutely beautiful. And I got up and gave him a big hug, and then he asked me to marry him, and I said yes, of course, of course. And then he had to double check and ask me again. And I said yes.
My